Hello, this is a reading for fire signs. That is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And this is your August reading. And fire signs, you are the wands of the tarot pack. So you are all about energy and fire and motivation, passion. And you are the visionaries, the leaders of the pack. This is your reading for August. Let's see what is in store for you from August, or for August rather. So I'm going to go through how you're showing up, the energy that you're bringing into the month, what your goals are, what your aims and ambitions are, what's standing in the way of that, the strengths that you can bring to overcome that, and then we'll have a look at the steps you can take to get the most out of the month. And we'll end up with the outcome of the month. So you might want to stay around for that. How will it all turn out? Okay, so we are starting off with the energy you're showing up with, and this is very interesting. You have got the Fool and the Two of Swords. So you're starting a new chapter, a new venture, new interest, new passion. It's all there for you. You're stepping out. It's all new. It's all open. But already there is a dilemma. There is something that is not clear. There's a choice you have to make, and what you should choose isn't clear. You have a dilemma. Already, you've barely started, and already there's a fork in the road. Let's put it that way. So, what is your ambition then for this month? Oh, interesting. This was a major arcana card. So it's an important beginning, it's an important new chapter. And your goal is important too. Another major arcana card, it's the world. So your goal is everything, completion. It's to finally get to do something you've always wanted to do, or achieve something you've always wanted to achieve, or make the change that you always wanted to change. It's it's there. This is what you're starting. So something that you've wanted for a long time, and you want it. It's time to complete it now. It's time to get on with it and do it with typical one's passion, fire passion. Okay. What's standing in the way of that? Oh no, this is interesting. This is the Ten of Cups. So if this is everything, having everything, so is this. What's getting in the way of you having everything is you have everything. Now, if I interpret that as saying that you don't want to give up what you've already got, and it looks, maybe this is the dilemma. Do you have to give something up that you already have in order to go for something bigger? That's the interesting question. Don't forget, this is a major arcana card. This is a minor arcana card. So these are kind of everyday, not small things. They're important things. They're important things that make up our lives. But this is the big ambition. So is there something that you already have that is important in your life, that's making your life comfortable and you enjoy? Are you going to have to give that up to go off to something bigger? Is that the dilemma? Right, the strengths that you bring to this situation are, this is interesting as well. This is the Five of Pentacles. So the strength that you have is your ability to withstand adversity. So if you're going to have to give something up to go after your big ambition, you are well equipped to do that. You can come through adversity, you can face it, you can, I don't say you exactly thrive on it, but you do okay. You can cope with it. You can come through it, you can come through the storm, you can come through the winter. You have enough resources to do that. And this is a strength that you can use this month. The environment into which this is all happening, the atmosphere around you at the moment, is another major arcana card. So this is an important month for you, fire signs. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, the wands of the pack. This is an important month. The Emperor energy is around you, so there's a lot of encouragement to take charge of things, take responsibility for things. Whether that's personal, take charge of your life, or take charge of things in um, a wider area. And you are the leaders of the zodiac. Um, you will know whether it's just personal, uh, taking charge of yourself, of your personal self, making, holding yourself accountable for the promises that you've made to yourself, or whether this is a wider role. But it's one that is there for you now, and that you're probably being asked to take in one way or another. The Emperor. So responsibility, being in charge of things, um, the place where the buck stops, that's responsibility. This is where you are now. This is what's around you, the energy that's around you at the moment, and the energy in which you are taking this decision, making this choice to go for something bigger. So that's what's around you at the moment. So what do you do about it? How do you use that energy? What steps can you take? Right, before you do anything else, you have to tap into another major arcana card. I told you this was important. You have to find your inner magician. Your inner magician is the part of you that knows you can manifest what you want. Now, you can take that as manifesting as a spiritual thing. You can take it as a very practical thing. You have an idea and you take steps to make it happen. But this is where you have to be now. You have to get into that inner magician inside you, the bit of you that knows you can make things happen. You can manifest things in the world. You can take an idle dream, a whim, a fancy, and 6 months down the line, it is there. It is up and running, and other people can benefit from it as well as you. Being a visionary, being a leader, this is you. This is what you have to be now. Really, really get into that side of yourself before you do anything else. Once you've done that, oh, well, this is your energy, wands, fire people, you are the wands in the back, and you can take the first steps. So you were coming in with the energy of the Fool, starting to see he hasn't even taken the first step yet. You can take the first steps. You can do that. You can make plans, start taking action. And once you start taking action, what you have to keep on doing is, again, your energy wands keep coming up with inspiration, passion, energy, curiosity, leadership. Just keep renewing that energy all the time. That's I say that very lightly. It's not, it is within your nature. It is something that you can do. It's no small thing though. Yeah, look after you have to look after your energy while you do this. But you can keep being an inspiring leader. That's what you have to keep on doing. That could just be for yourself, keeping your motivation high, looking after yourself, keeping your keep investing your passion, keep the motivation going. Maybe just for yourself, it may be for people around you, depending on your situation and your position. So if you do that by the end of the month, where will you be? Well, it's another major arcana card. Don't be alarmed. It's that one. It means that by the end of the month, change will be starting to happen. It will be happening naturally. You won't have to force anything. You won't have to push anything. Take the steps that we've just outlined, and change will be happening as a natural consequence. That's the meaning of death. It's spring following winter. Things are born, the seed germinates, it grows, it flourishes, it sets flower, it sets fruit. The fruit falls, winter comes, and it all starts all over again. You will be entering a new cycle. So you start it off at the beginning of the cycle, you end up with that cycle established and moving on. So it's not the beginning anymore. It's the end of the beginning. You've moved on into something that is beginning to grow. So if this was the seed, you've been through the flower and the fruit, the seed is in the ground and it is starting to germinate and it will bear fruit eventually. So this is not an outcome. It's not a final outcome, but it is the change that needs to happen, the beginning of change, the beginning of things being different. So the beginning of whatever it was here that you were looking for, the big ambition. Let's call it that. You'll know what it is, but I'll call it the big ambition. The big ambition that you were aiming for. Things will have changed so that this can start to grow now and come into fruition, which is what happens with this card. It sets the ground for seeds germinating and eventually coming to fruition. We won't know what that is until at least September. So join me in September and see what your tarot reading is then, fire signs. But have a lovely August, and I'll see you September.